Hi guys, how are you? It's Russell Burtsley here, hope you're well. It's a lovely day here in here in Thailand today. I just been out for a 12k walk. I've been out in this heat and I'm like, whoa, whoa. I go a walk every day. If I don't play golf, I go for a walk. And it's really hot. So I've just had some lunch. So I'm just chilling out by the swimming pool here. You know those emails you get, those ones where they say, oh, you've won so much money, and you have to send in your details, you know, like name and address and passport number and all that rubbish. Well, those are actually called the 419 scam. It comes from Nigeria, well, majority of them do. I think they probably come from Ghana now and other places like that. But I'm going to be honest with you here, and I'm pretty ashamed of myself, but I actually fell for that once. About 8 years ago, I got an email when I was living in New Zealand that a friend of mine had died. The thing is, they used a name that I knew this friend, you know, and he'd left me, I don't know, $16 million. And I'm like, wow, you know. So, I mean, I know you probably sat there going, you're a fool. You know, I'm telling you this from my heart, and as it is, you know. You can judge me or whatever, criticise me or call me names or whatever. Yes, I was a fool, you know. I sent all the money I had in the bank, about $70,000, and then the day after they said, oh, we haven't got this money sort of thing, you need to send more and all this, and then I realised I've been scammed. I actually lost everything I had. I was down to $5 in the bank, and this was when I was living in New Zealand, and I was very, very upset, of course. Upset myself, upset at just showing how greedy I was, you know, because I think it's things like that 419 scam, they're driven by greed, you know, greed on your behalf, you know, because you want that money. And I've heard people send even more money than that. My $70,000 I sent was a little bit, you know. I've heard people sending hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's hard. I was broke, and I was on my ass, or on my butt, or whatever. And I remember picking up the phone and ringing my mum and dad up, asking them if they could send me some money over. This was a Friday night when I really realised it was a scam, and Tuesday morning, next week, my rent was coming out. And I'll tell you what, there's a saying that you can count your good friends on one hand, and it's a very true saying, is that the reason is because as soon as you ask a friend who you think is a good friend, they scatter like rats from a sinking ship. And a true friend will just turn around and say, what do you need? You know. Anyway, I was down and out, and I had some friends where I was living who helped me out. My mum and dad, I rang them up and said, it's okay, I don't need that money after all. I have a couple of friends who said, we'll take care of your rent for a month or two, let you get back on your feet. You know, I wasn't even working. So, you know, and it was hard. It was very hard. And I'll tell you what, one door closes, another one opens. Never, ever, ever give up. You think you're down in the dumps, you know, you probably are. You sort of, when you say destitute, it's a temporary thing. You know, in the modern world, destitution is a temporary thing if you choose to get out of it. You know, and you can get out of it easily. Now, 8 years later, well, even 18 months later, I had a beautiful home again. I had a car, I had a business, you know, and now 8 years later, I live with a great girl in Thailand, got a beautiful home, got a beautiful motorbike, got a great business, and it's all because you just have to keep going forward, you know, never give up. So that's what I just want to say to you, and I tell you, man, and ladies, but I'm saying to you this from the heart, If you get an email saying you've got so much money waiting for you, do not believe it. It's total bullshit. There's some, I don't know if I can say this word, bastard at the end of that email who will take everything off you and not give a damn. And that's really true. And if I could get hold of the guy who had my money, I'd just, you wouldn't even begin to think what I'd do. But anyway, I just want to, that was my story. But it's called the 419 scam. It's the biggest scam going in the world. So take care, thanks for listening. Bye.